What makes you instantly hate someone? Someone that doesn't let you get a word in the conversation. People who think they are superior because of their jobs and can be rude to others because of it. Talking about their score with women's and brag about it. Why you do it? When they're edgy pricks who one-up you to try and win the conversation. You could be talking about the time you had a bad day at work and they'll come back with a story about how they flipped off their manager. Like, dude, come on, we know that didn't happen. You're not impressing anyone anyway. Someone who talks over people when they are already speaking. That shit will immediately make me despise you. Selfish and entitled people with no regard for others. Taking up multiple seats on a bus for feet and bags. Cutting lines for food, transport and other services when everyone else patiently waits. Sitting in front of a busy staircase or sidewalk, blocking any crowded area. Swinging an umbrella around and hitting people without paying attention. Ruining an outing or event because they are not enjoying. I generally dislike people. People who drive too slow in the fast lane. I fucking hate to see people publicly verbally abuse their significant others, trying to make them feel small and themselves look superior by comparison. Also, I work at an airport in maintenance and I see passengers literally destroy things that I or my co-workers then have to replace or repair. I was working on a sliding door and watched a guy push a luggage cart into the sliding door next to me on purpose, not giving it time to open up, which takes about a second. He smashed the shit out of the door and looked at me like, what the fuck are you gonna do about it? I took his picture immediately and called an airport cop who did absolutely nothing. Apparently people who destroy airport property on purpose are to be left alone. I hate that shit. I hate those people and I really hate the ones who refuse to do anything about it. Petting an animal roughly or just messing with them for no reason / to provoke them. I have an uncle who comes to visit every couple months, but without fail he always playfully jabs my dog in the stomach with his fingers. Also have this friend who has on 2 separate occasions messed with other mutual friends' pets to the point that both animals tried to bite her to get her to stop. Chewing with your mouth open or trying to get inside the bus before people are done exiting. Victim behavior. Nothing ever happens because they got unlucky or they messed something up. It's always because someone else hates them and or is out to get them. You waved to your neighbor in the street, but they didn't see you? That's obviously because they pretended not to see you. A friend said they couldn't come out for dinner. It's not because their daughter has the flu like they said, but it's clearly because they only pretend to like you. I just hate sexists and women. If they are rude to staff, whether it's at a restaurant, hotel, or anywhere, if they are rude to a person only because they are working, I instantly hate them. People who find enjoyment in making other people uncomfortable. Things like asking questions they clearly know the answers to, but just want to hear them say it out loud to pick and poke at them. Making extremely over-exaggerated statements to belittle someone when everyone else knows it's not true, but the person won't stand up for themselves. I guess I'm essentially describing a bully. When someone has worked their way out of a bad situation, they will react in one of 2 ways. They either wouldn't wish the same on anyone else, or they think everyone else should suffer the same. The latter type of person is the kind of person you should avoid. Mothers that give their kids phones so they can watch videos to keep them occupied with the volume loud. Had a table the other night with 5 kids all playing loud and annoying YouTube at the same time. To be honest, I wouldn't say I literally hate them, but I tend to dislike and become quite resentful of people who constantly complain about their lives, yet don't do anything to make their life better. I understand that people need to vent now and then, but if you vent at me every time I see you, just don't be surprised if I start making my way out of your life. If they have mental health issues, I advise those kinds of people to seek professional therapy, otherwise I can't remain in contact with them. For me, constant negativity is just contagious, and I'd rather not associate with people who just settle for mediocrity and misery. You are the company you associate yourself with after all. If they are human. I'm the best, and I know it attitude. Had a couple coworkers who showed up with this attitude day one. Never got along with them. One quit a week later when he realized he wasn't gonna be in charge like he expected to be. The other got fired for fighting with a manager. Again, he thought he was a manager. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.